Hi, this is Robert, your Journey Jeweler's Guide, and today we're so thrilled to have you. Whenever you're shopping with a friend, you take their advice. They might not even be experts. That's my goal, is to become an online bridal jewelry expert. But often when we shop for things, I might send pictures to my wife, like, hey babe, what do you think about these shoes? Or what do you think about this belt or this outfit, right? And she would send me pictures too. Because we're always looking for approval. We want other people to like the thing that we're buying. And so I kind of like it when friends come shopping together because they're able to get feedback instantly from one another. But often we will get a customer, hey, is it okay if I send this picture to my husband or send this picture to my friend who's helping me shop for this engagement ring? Because shopping for engagement rings is a surprise, so we try to be a little bit secretive, right? And I'll share a story that one of my good friends told me. He said that when he was shopping for an engagement ring, I didn't know him back then, right? That he sent the picture to his girlfriend. He thought he was sending it to a friend that was going to help him make the decision. And I'm like, bro, what did you do? Because, I always text the wrong people all the time. And I can't imagine if I'm trying to be, get the surprise, this treasure, this ring for the woman, or, well, in my case, woman that I love, and then I ruined it. So I'm like, what did you do? And he says, oh, I just told him that I was, um, um, a friend of mine sent me this picture, and I wanted to get your opinion and see what you thought. I'm like, oh man, that's some quick thinking. So if you mess up on this journey, when you're hunting for this beautiful ring, use that line. But oh yeah, you know, Grant, he's getting engaged soon, and he sent me this picture, and I really don't know what his girlfriend likes, so I wanted to share with you. You know, so that's a good way to cover up. So let's get back on track. When people are shopping for jewelry, where do we go? We go to Google, um, Facebook, maybe friends. And one of the first questions is, to prepare for the buying experience, arm yourself with these 5 questions to ask your jeweler when shopping for an engagement ring. And the first one, what are the 4 C's of this diamond, right? Some shoppers ask that question, and many of them don't. I don't like to give too much information because I don't want to overwhelm the consumer, the shopper, our guest with too much information. Most of the time, what our customers are wanting is something beautiful, white, and sparkly. That's it, and we can find that. But since we are going to be the online bridal jewelry experts, we're going to dive in. So we're going to Google search, because Google is our friend in everything. And we're going to put 4C's GIA. Let's see, right here. So GIA is one of the leading groups of diamond grading, and they set some of the highest standards, so most jewelers prefer to work with GIA. There are other laboratories that also grade diamonds, and you can do your own research on which you prefer. Honestly, at Journey Jewelers, we don't sell by the certificate, but if our shopper wants a certificate, we will gladly purchase a diamond for our customer with a GIA certificate. What the GIA certificate has, it has a serial number. So just like when you buy a TV, there's a serial number, model number in the back. That serial number is inscribed on the girdle. And we'll talk about the girdle later on and kind of find out where to find this serial number, because it's pretty hidden and it's hard to see. And maybe we'll look at it at the end of this video. So some people like to have the certificate because, you've heard many stories on TV, on social media, about jewelers swapping diamonds or putting in a fake diamond for a real one, right? I don't believe most jewelers do this, but there are some scrupulous, if that's the right word, shady jewelers that may do that. But I don't feel that many of them do, because this is their livelihood. And when you mess up their reputation, it's messed up forever. So it's not worth it. It's not worth it to do. But if this gives you peace of mind, so you know that this diamond is yours, it'll have that serial number inscribed on them. So here you have carat, weight, color grade, clarity scale, and cut grade. And what we'll be talking about today is going to be the color grade and clarity grade. The carat weight is just going to be how much the diamond weighs. So 1 carat, 1.5 carats, 5 carats, half a carat. And diamonds are weighed on a scale, just like we are weighed on a scale, just a different type. Okay, let's see here. So this kind of talks a little bit about GIA. It says, beautiful, rare, cherished. Each diamond is unique and is a miracle of time, place, and change. And each has specific qualities that establish its value. So these 4 things here will help establish the diamond's value. Until the middle of the 20th century, there was no agreed upon standard by which diamonds could be judged. GIA created the first and now globally accepted standard for describing diamonds: color, clarity, cut, and carat weight. Today, the 4 C's of diamonds quality is a universal method of assessing the quality of any diamond, anywhere in the world. The creation of the diamond 4 C's meant 2 very important things. Diamond quality could be communicated in a universal language, and a diamond customers could now know exactly what they were about to purchase. So it could be like a Carfax. If you look at it when you're shopping in a dealership, each car will have a Carfax, but then you can also buy a certified used car where they do inspections and so forth, or you can buy one without a certificate. The value will change. Alright, so let's go to color. And you can go to this website. It's accessible to anyone who has internet access. So here we'll talk about color. And you can see D is the best white color. Z is going to have a lot of yellow. And we typically don't go that far, but there can be. So what's pretty cool, and what I like to show my customers is this color scale here. So you'll see the D, you'll see the E, and the F. Well, sorry, E, F. But you can't really see that much of a change in color. And that's what I tell my customers, like, where you want to live is between G, H, and I. You can go to J, but once it gets to J, you can see a little bit of a change. But G, H, those are my favorite. Nice and bright. You know, if it can be in yellow gold, white gold, rose gold, it's going to look beautiful in any metal. But that's where I like to stay in, G, H, I. J, sometimes I'll do if we're working on a yellow gold ring. It won't look as yellow in yellow gold, but if you do it in white, it's going to stand out a lot. So the furthest I've gone is to K, but we usually like to stay in the GHI colors. But whatever a consumer wants, that's what we will shop for. So if they know what color they want, that helps us in the search. So it says, understanding what diamond color means helps in choosing the right diamond. Interestingly, the diamond color evaluation of most gem quality diamonds is based on the absence of color. A chemically pure and structurally perfect diamond has no hue, like a drop of pure water, and consequently a higher value. So the higher the color, the whiter the diamond is, the more expensive it will be. GIA's D2C diamond color grading system measures the degree of colorlessness by comparing a stone under controlled lighting and precise viewing conditions to master stones of established color value. Many of these diamond color distinctions are so subtle that they are invisible to the untrained eye. So this is for a gemologist. They would be better at grading these diamonds than most jewelers because they're specialized in this. However, these distinctions make a very big difference in diamond quality and price. Hence, it is important to get a GIA's expert opinion in evaluating the best color for your diamond. Okay, GIA is trying to sell you on that, and that's perfectly fine. But you know, your fiance's girlfriends, they're not gonna be, oh my gosh, Karen, let's see the GIA certificate to see what kind of color and clarity diamond you have. They're not gonna care. They just care about, ooh, that's so sparkly, ooh, that's so white. So as you can see, here's VVS2 versus an I2. And what are some of the differences that you might see? You see some imperfections, very slight on this VVS versus on an I2. There's many of them that are pretty big that you'd be able to see. You know, this is a big old oval versus here it's a speck, right? So let's watch this clarity scale. So you go from flawless to VVS2, and here you can see, you know, the imperfection there, the blemish. Then if you go to SI1, I like to hang out in the SI1, SI2, and I1. I call it a pretty I1 because there's some that are not as pretty or not as sparkly, and so that's where I like to hang out. But we will show better clarity. It just depends on what the consumer wants. Often they have no idea, even after researching the 4Cs, it's so small to see. Like, you know, Karen's friends, or actually Karen, she's not gonna bust out her loop and be like, oh, let me see. Oh my gosh. That looks like a SI1. They're not gonna know. It's hard to see. And if you do have friends like that, that might not be a very good friend for you. But we'll slide it over to an I3. And you can see here, you know, this does not sparkle as beautifully as an SI1. Oh, sorry. SI1. All right, we'll look at a SI1. See, it has a circle here. So slightly included. Noticeable inclusions that range from easy to very easy to see are visible to a skilled grader using 10x magnification. Skilled grader, not Karen's loop, not Robert the Jewelry Guide's loop. A skilled grader, okay? I3. Okay, we see imperfections. We see it doesn't look as pretty. Look at all this. All the red. Looks like my history exam back in college. High school. Obvious inclusions are visible to a skilled grader using 10x magnification and may affect transparency and brilliance. So again, skilled grader, 10x magnification. So what does the SI, the flawless, and all that mean? All right, so we kind of talked about this. I'm going to leave it there on the screen for the what it means. The flawless we didn't go over. No inclusions and no blemishes visible under 10x. So flawless, perfect. Internally flawless, no inclusions visible under 10x magnification. And then this last one, it came to me while we were watching this video. And I think it's important. So we're going to go back to our friend Google and type in how to, no, where is the GIA inscription on a diamond? Says the GI report number appears microscopically engraved on the outer edge girdle of the diamond. This gives a buyer a unique way of linking their GIA report to the physical diamond. Enter this number into GIA's website and hey presto, you have an electronic copy of the diamond. So the girdle is this part right here, and you can see the inscription here. And it'll say what laboratory it comes from and that inscription that is laser engraved there. It's hard to find a lot of the times. But this number will be on the grading report. And let's ask Google again. What does does GIA grading report look like? So it'll look like this. It's going to tell you where the, see if we can make that bigger. So it'll tell you the report number, the day it was made, shape and cut, round Berlin cut, the carat weight, the color grade, the clarity grade, and the cut grade. So this would be the 4 C's here. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you're on the hunt for a diamond, please give us a call, contact us. We love building jewelry for our customers, and we can ship in different parts of the US and possibly worldwide. I don't know yet. I haven't shipped any jewelry outside the US, so I don't know about those possibilities, but for sure in the US we can. We will be uploading some of our designs onto our website later this summer, so that you'll be able to check out more of what we can do here at Journey Jewelers. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day. Share with your friends if they're on the hunt for diamonds. Save this video on your YouTube playlist. That way when someone's like, hey man, I'm starting to look, what do I do? Like, check out Robert the jewelry guy.